everybody. Welcome to Tammy's Knitting Podcast. I am Tammy, your host for today's podcast. Today is February 7th, Saturday. I just figured I would be able to sit down and podcast today. I'm hoping I can get everything done. I've been a little busy doing a bunch of different things. As you can see in the beginning, I'm running my Cricut. I finally have figured out how to do some stuff in there, so I'm working on a secret project for that. So I'm not going to show anything that I did, but we are working on a project there. We got some bags made, and then let's talk about how much knitting we did actually get done for the month of January, because we're a little into it. I wanted to do this at the end of January to see where we were at with our knitting for the month, but I didn't get to do that. So yeah, we will see where we get with this. But we also have some finished objects, so I will show those to you as well, and we will get into our knitting. So let's go. Okay, so first off, normally I talk about my bags. For those of you who this might be your very first video that you're watching, I do have a bag making business, Tammy's Homesteading Crafts, where I make project bags and other knitting accessories on that for there. So I will link the website for that down below. But let's show you the bags that I've made. These are not really a knitting bag. These are just a bag. Got into a couple of different things over the holidays, and I wanted to start making these. So this is a like a mini travel crossbody bag. It's got the zipper here on the front, a nice slide pocket on the front, a slide pocket here that definitely fits your phone. It's got a D-ring on the top here, and then on the back it's got another slide, like a privacy pocket on the back here. I've used wax canvas on the back part of it. And then on the very bottom, I have put leather along with my leather tag. So these are actually, and then it's seatbelt webbing on the back of it, inch seatbelt webbing. These are on the website already. I have quite a few of them. I'm going to show them what I have right now, but these are already active on the website. So this is just blues with a starburst. I think I have it on there. The webbing on the back of this is a paisley webbing. And again, everything else is the same. Oh, the leather on the bottom of this one is brown with my tag, and then this one is actually blue leather. Okay. So I have two of these, a matching set of these, for those who might want a matching set. This has gray leather on the bottom, and then the tag itself is blue paisley. So we have two of those. I have this purple and blue paisley, and then it has almost like a sky. It's got stars. It's almost like a purple horizon. It's dark. It's black, blue, and purple in there on the back of it. Okay. I have a turquoise one. This would be a white and turquoise. The bottom of this is tan leather. It's got I don't even know what the name of this kind. It's striped with orange and teal on the back of it for the webbing. Then this is like a lime green one. This canvas on the back is green wax canvas, and it has a light tan on the bottom of this, and it's got like tie-dye flowers for the handle on this one. Okay, the last one is another turquoise one, different design with that. It's got gray on the bottom of that. And then the handle is tie-dye swirls on the back of that. So like I said, these are available. They're on the website. So like I said, the link will be down in the description below. If you guys are interested, they're on the website. Okay, so let's get into our finished objects. Let's move these out of the way. Okay, so we have a couple. These socks were actually sock tubes that I just finally put heels onto them to finish them up, so I had a complete full pair of socks. So those are done. I don't know who they're going to give to because the foot's a little bit bigger than it was for me, and not quite big enough for my husband. So I don't know who's going to get those socks, but I have those done. And then I actually have these socks done. These were my day 3 cast on for the 10 days cast on in January. So I got these ones done. Usually everybody does it different where they do the color for the whole body of the leg and the foot. I was running out. This is all the color I have left. So I knew I wasn't going to have enough to do the whole body. So that's why I did it backwards and did variegated cuff, toes, and heels. So I got a pair of socks done. Still need to be blocked. There's a whole stack of stuff over here that needs to be blocked that I finished. And then the last thing I finished was my Flannel Crush. I got this finished. I just have not had a chance to block it at all. I kind of ran out of my blue down here, so I used both colors of the because my blue was from Cornbread and Honey. It was her Twilight, and then I was using the variegated is from Junction Fiber Mill. I had used that on my previous grid or Flannel Crush, so what I had left over, I took and I started pulling so that I would get more blues, and I just started. Yeah, I did the pink, and then I pulled it so when it got more blue, I pulled so that I was having more blue come out of it. But yeah, I'm okay with it. It's going to be a fun one to wear. I just have to block it and then sew it together. And this is done. Okay, so for my 10 days of cast on, oops, I rotated everything. Ugh. For my 10 days of cast on in January, I cast on 10 new projects. And I have got projects 1, 2, 3, and I believe this is number 7 that I cast on. I'm not really sure. 4, I will show you. I do know where 4 is. I don't know the order of the other ones, but I got 5 projects done of my 10 days of cast on. So I still have 5 projects that are out there that I am working on. So let's go into the projects that we are actually physically working on, because I have some of my projects that I just have not touched in a while. So we're not even going to talk about them. But let's talk about one of the ones that I have worked on that is my oldest WIP. And this is my comeback Cardi that I came into the new year with. I am getting quite a bit done on this. Again, I really like this, and I guess this is why I'm so determined to finish it. But I'm running out of yarn yet again. yeah. And I got quite a bit further and I had to tink back to this divider row that they have. And I think I'm going to keep going with the divider row and put my stripe in there, separate for sleeves, and then I can go and do the next row, I think is how I'm going to be able to do that. The next row with this color here, and do the front panel, part of the front, part of the, yeah, I don't know. This is where you divide it into sections after you get that one done. And I don't know as I want, I don't know. I'm not taking it back any further than I did. And I'm glad I probably would have had enough if I would have put my ribbing in the green. So if I'd have started my ribbon in the green, did this color, I would be further ahead. I probably would almost have enough. I had to recake my ball because I pulled it out, and this is what I have left. There's not a ton left on there, but I have a ton left of the green, which is what I ran out of the last time. And this is only 400 yards, and this is 650 yards. So I should have had enough to do that. I don't know. Maybe the yardage is not right on that. I don't know. But we're going to finish it and make it look decent however we do it, whether we do the front panels with the second color and alternate them, and the back panel solid, because it would be under my hair. Well, not now, but when I wear it, it would be a little bit longer under my hair. I don't know. I mean, we are quite a ways. I was kind of hoping this one would be off the needles, because I don't even know where I was the last time I did it. Yeah, I'm not sure where I was. So, yeah, I guess I can put a marker in so I know where I'm at for next time. I guess it'll just be this one. Okay. So that is the longest WIP that I've been working on. I have one other one that I've not done anything on. Okay, and these are in no particular order because I haven't been working on some of them as much as I wanted to. Let's talk about this one. This one here, after last podcast, this was my Silverberg tee, and I needed to remove and pick back up my ribbing, and I did that. And I have not done any more since then. I picked up my ribbing stitches and got it where I needed to be. I think I'm going to do a couple more rows of ribbing just to make sure I have enough ribbing for the neck, and then start from there to do my short rows. But I'm hoping I can get a couple of these other things off the needles. That way I can kind of concentrate on this. I do need to get past those short rows and start working the pattern so that I'm past the short rows and working the pattern. Then I can do that pattern because it will now show itself. Right now there's too many little stitches. It doesn't really, I don't notice where it is because I'm doing short rows in the back. But yeah, I haven't really done anything other than fix my mistake on that one. The next thing that I'm working on, and these were my Kroner socks, but I ended up frogging them because they were a little bit too fiddly for me. I was really having a hard time keeping the stitches on the needles. They were sliding off because of the color work and everything. I don't know. I was really struggling with those. So I ended up frogging them, and I cast back on, and I did stripey socks. So I did my own striped version. I still did the variegated cuff heel, and I believe I have enough to do the full toe. I just ran out of the green, so the rest of the foot is going to be pink until I get to do my heel, because I have this much left for my toe, or my toe, not my heel, my toe. So I'm going to divide this into, I'm going to figure out where half is on this, and I'm going to divide it and weigh that out and see what I have. I don't need a lot for a toe, but I want to make sure I have enough. And I think I do have enough to do my toe. And if I know I'm going to have plenty to do my toe, I might stop and do a longer toe just to use all of this up. But that's my plan, to be able to use all of this up. It is leftover yarn from this cowl, and this one is the blurry cowl. And then I also made the grid gambit with these two colors, with this and the green. And then I also did a hat with those two colors. So this was just leftover, and I just wanted to use it all up as much as I can. So that's where I'm at with these. They're now done with the decreases, now done changing colors, and it's just work in the round. These shouldn't take me too long. This is my office knitting when I'm in a meeting and stuff. So, I mean, I've gotten quite a bit done on it because I frogged them. The crooner socks I frogged on January 18th. So I've got quite a, a good start on those ones there. Okay, so let's go into, well, let's talk about the other comeback Cardi that I'm working on. Didn't get very far on this. I did get all of my ribbing done, and I'm ready to start the actual patterns. I hadn't quite decided what pattern I was going to do. I think I'm going to keep the same one all the way up, and I think it might be the daisies that I'm going to do, and keep the pattern all the way up. So every other row, it's just, I'm not changing any colors. I'm just keeping this yarn the same color all the way up and changing the pattern. I still have plenty of this to go around. So I have 4 more cakes here, and I have 3 cakes in here. And I'm only not even halfway through the first cake. So I don't know how far one is going to get me. We're going to see. But that is one of the things that I did work on. We went, I don't know, my husband had to go do an errand. So I went along for the ride because I hadn't really gotten out of the house because it's been so cold here. He was like, well, let's go. He goes, I got to go here. Do you want to go with me? I was like, sure. It was a 45-minute, hour and a half ride total. And I thought, well, it'll give me some knitting time. So I took that with me because that was the easiest thing that I could do without really having my tablet to do anything. So I took that with me, and I just knit purl all the way across till I had my 15 rows done on that. So that's why I got that done where it's at. I probably should mark that so we know where we're at. Let's put blue. Because I would like to know how much I got done for the next podcast. Hopefully I'll have a lot of these done. Okay, next thing. Let's go here. Sorry, out of frame for a moment. Oh, yeah, this is another one I really didn't do. I guess I shouldn't even have brought this one up because this is my Kayla, and I don't think I've done another row on this since my cast on. I don't think I've even worked on it really since I cast it on. I probably shouldn't even have brought it up, but yeah, I definitely want to get back to this because that's a nice summer tee. I would like to have that done for the summer. But yeah, so there's that. Okay, this I know I've worked on, and this I'm getting quite a bit done on it. This is my, oh, what's the name of this? Wild Diamond Cowl. And this is where I was when I podcasted last. So I'm almost through. I think I have 7 rounds left of the color work. And then I do another row of this. Looks like brioche. It's really not. It's just some slip stitches. And then I do a row of the green at the very end, a ribbing at the green of the green, and bind off. So this, I've been working quite a bit on this just because, I don't know, the color work pattern's not crazy that I can keep it up and do this while I'm watching shows on TV. But yeah, I've been working on this quite a bit. I am, like I said, almost done. Once I get the color work done, it should relatively go pretty fast and quick. But yeah, I got quite a bit done. There. So let me move my stitch mark, my progress keeper down here. Like I said, this one should definitely be done by the time I podcast next. But, you know, who knows? Something might happen and I might not get it done. Who knows? But the yarn, this yarn is from Hobby Lobby. It is their soft and sleek. They say it is DK, but it's not a DK. It's more of a sport. But it's going to be a very nice warm cowl when I get it done. So I'm looking forward to that, to be able to wear that and everything. So, okay, this one I should have showed. This was another WIP that I came into the new year with because this was my Christmas Day WIP. I started this on Christmas Day. I have gotten quite a bit done on this. Let me see where my marker was. Do I have it? I don't know where my markers are going. I really don't, because I know I marked these last time when I started. And I don't have a marker in here anywhere. But this is my Goldfish Memories wrap. I know I was in this section here, I believe, when I podcasted last. I'm now into a lace section, and it's really making me think. So I was having a hard time doing that the other night, so I stopped working on it, and I haven't gotten back into it because it's lace, and it's just like, I don't know if I want to do lace. Sometimes I just really want to have no nonsense thinking for knitting. And yeah, so let's put a marker in here this time. Again, I know we did before. I know I had one in here. We'll put it here in our, okay. But yeah, I love the colors of this. I really want to get this done, so I need to work on this. This is something that I would love to have done here shortly. It's some spring colors, and it would be nice to start wearing for spring. So I definitely want to get this one done. My yarn for this is from Cornbread Honey. It is this variegated is Life's a Showgirl, and then the turquoise, and then the solid, because there is a solid peach, are the two coordinating colors that go with the variegated. So the variegated is called Life of a Showgirl. So those are two of my WIPs. Okay. So the last thing that I have been working on, and I'm loving this, and I know this was day 4 cast on, and this is my Mima. And I love this. I am actually really liking this. I just this morning split for sleeves. So I've got my sleeves marked off. And yeah, I get to just start doing the honeycomb brioche that I have. I love that stitch. It's super, super fun. And I'm looking forward to just going around and doing that stitch for a while. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, that is definitely a fun knit. I'm loving it, and I can't wait to have it done. So yeah, it's just, and my yarn for this is from Cornbread Honey. It is a lace weight, and I am holding it with an undyed fingering to make like a sport weight. It's going to be a very nice warm sweater. Yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to wear this. But yeah, undyed and then the lace weight together. It's toning down the brightness of the color, but not to the point that you're losing color. It's still very colorful, and there's still a lot of color in it. So I'm actually really liking it. I don't know as I would have liked it as much if I would have just held them together and made this. I think it would have been too, I like bright, but I think it would have been too much of almost a neon that I might not have worn it as much. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of it because it's toned down those colors, and there's so many colors to pick from. I'm really excited. Oh, the amount of hair that is in all of my projects is ridiculous. But that is all of my knitting that I have started, that I have worked on. I do have, so that's all for the knitting part. Let's talk about some upcoming things that we have going on. You guys are going to have to watch. We have something new coming to Tammy's Homesteading Crafts. I am really, really excited about this. So yeah, I am definitely looking forward to some upcoming videos, because I have an unboxing video of a new thing that I am getting for my website, and I can't wait. We are starting to reach out to stores for some trunk shows. So if you guys know of any yarn stores that would be interested in doing a trunk show, or you would like to have me reach out to them for a trunk show, put that information down below. I will reach out to the stores and see if we can't set up a trunk show. I've got a couple on the calendar right now. I don't know how busy this year is going to be. The last couple of years have really took a toll on my health as far as working full-time, running the business full-time, and all of the shows that I've been doing, trying to get everything done. That I'm still going to make bags, don't get me wrong, but I think I'm going to step back a little bit from making a ton of bags and doing a ton of shows. We'll see what we get into. Yeah, I mean, I didn't send out a ton of emails because I don't know as I really want to do a ton of different shows. It's really a lot when I work full time. So, I mean, I have a couple other things in the mix going. One of them we can talk about because they posted it, and that is Cornbread Honey is doing a summer Advent for July, for the whole month of July. 31 mini skeins. It's a Sidewalk chalk. And I am doing a bag for that box. So that is one of the things that I am doing this year. I did a bag for her a winter, or the advent that she put out last year for her Christmas advent, Life's a Beach, with the 4 beach things. I did a notions pouch for that box. This box, we are doing a small snap bag in there. So yeah, it's, another thing, another order that I have out there. I don't know how many it's going to be. We won't know till May, when I get the final number from her and have to start making bags to put those in. So, one of the other things that I wanted to talk about that I am putting out, I've been working on, that was one of the things that I've been doing, is why I didn't get as much knitting done as possible, but I have been working on a series and it's called Sock Tubes for Dummies, and it is 4 videos on how to go about working a sock tube, from the information that you need to have somebody crank that tube, all the way out to cutting it and getting a finished project. And here it is. And this is the sock that I finished through the tutorial. Just a little shorty sock. But yeah, I went through the whole thing on the information that you need, designed some spreadsheets to be able to go into the software and stuff. So I've been working on those as well, as some other things. But yeah, that is one of the things that is going to be coming out. And I'm hoping I'm going to put I've got all 4 of them filmed and edited. So they are ready to go. And I'm hoping I can start putting them out middle of next week, to get those done. We'll see. I'm going to try to get this video, I'm going to try to edit it today, maybe get it up later this afternoon or first thing tomorrow morning. Who knows? But yeah, I'm hoping to be able to put the videos out next week. Try to put them out one after the other, maybe a couple of days apart. I don't know. But yeah, so that is what I've been working on too. I wanted to tell you guys that. So I just, yeah, the last couple of years has been a lot. I did step back last year some, but when I sat down to figure everything out, I really didn't step back as much as I thought I did. And so this year might be stepping back a little bit more. It's just a lot. It's a lot. I have my website, and you guys can always find all of my stuff on my website. I'm going to definitely show things, do some posts. I kind of stepped back a little bit the last couple of months with my health and everything from social media, and not really posting a bunch of anything. Only doing a few videos here and there. I mean, I did do Vlogmas, and then I did do the 10 days in January. But it was a lot. Those were a lot with working and everything. And yeah, it's just, I need to step back for my health, to make sure that I can get healed all the way, so that I don't have any more issues. But yeah, so looking forward to some warmer weather. It has been so bitterly cold here. We've been in the negatives for a couple of weeks, and then, or single digits. I think today we're making 7 degrees. Yeah, it's just been so cold. I haven't wanted to leave the house, and I really haven't left the house much at all, because it's just been so cold. So yeah, it's definitely, I'm definitely looking forwards to some warmer weather so that we can just, I don't know, I want to get outside. I want to do some things outside. And yeah, I have a lot of stuff that I want to do. I've with my new thing coming, and I'm going to work on that a little bit, I think, and try to coordinate that into my onto my website as much as I possibly can. But yeah, there's definitely bags and stuff on the website for those of you who are looking for bags. I've added Valentine's Day bags, St. Patty's Day bags a while back. There's still a lot of other bags on the website. These new bags are on there. I have another design that I'm looking to make some to put on just for something different on the website. But yeah, it's just trying to get everything made and done. But yeah, I wanted to do a quick podcast here and show you guys what I've been working on. And yes, I'm still alive, and because I'm not posting on Instagram hardly at all. I didn't even do a post for the new bags, and I probably will later today or tomorrow do a post about the bags, maybe do an email come out. Also, those of you who want to know when there is updates on the website, I do try to send out some emails. So if you want to subscribe to the email on my website, I do not send a ton of emails out. I do not send a ton of sale flyers or anything. But when I do, I will send them out there every now and then. I'm going to try to get in the point of sending one newsletter a month out instead of bombarding people. I hate bombarding people. I hate it when I sign up for something and then I get, 27 flyers, emails from the company saying, oh, check this out. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. I usually end up unsubscribing. And I know it's hard. And a lot of the stuff is set on software is set to automatically send out an email. Now, mine is set to send out an email if you left something in your shopping cart. To be like, hey, were you still looking at this? That's an automatic one that, I didn't want to turn off. But I've tried to turn off all of my other ones that they want to send out, like, oh, we miss you, haven't seen you. I want to do those myself. So I have it set up that if I want to send out an email to be like, hey, we haven't seen you in a while, send out an email. But those I'll usually just do myself with a, hey, what's new on the shop? Or it's been a while since we've done a newsletter type thing, and do those kind of things. But yeah, so if you guys want to sign up for the emails, go ahead. Like I said, I do not send out a ton of stuff. I usually, when I have new products, I send out an email to let you know what the new products are. And then every now and then I'll do a sale flyer that if we're running a sale. And I'm probably going to run a spring sale here sometime soon. I still have quite a few bags and I would just like to get rid of some of them. And there's nothing wrong with any of the bags. There's some summer bags, some winter bags, some fall bags. There's some Valentine's Day, St. Patty's Day, Easter bags in there that I just, one of those things. I just want to try to get rid of some of the bags that I have so that I just don't have so many. This year, I'm not going to make as many as I've made through the years because usually I'm doing 2 or 3 shows and I'm shipping bags here and there. So yeah, I'm hoping to only ship, not ship as many bags to different places because I won't have as many bags to ship. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, checking up on me, liking and subscribing my videos. If you have not subscribed to it, please do so. It does benefit me, and I really appreciate all of you who do subscribe to my channel. And thank you to all the new subscribers out there. I do have you, and I appreciate all of you for subscribing to my channel. So that's going to be it for today's video. I don't know when the next one's going to be, but hopefully we will be able to do it relatively soon. I've got some stuff on the calendar to do, and yeah. So right now we've been doing like one a month. I would like to try to go back to 2 a month if I can, but we'll see. Depends on how much I get done. If I have a lot of knitting done, I will definitely jump into doing 2 videos a month so I have something to show. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a good day. Bye.